Mic check, 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Okay, it's working. Um, so I recorded myself doing this, but it's very unlikely that I'll actually post this recording because it doesn't have anything in it besides what I'm about to describe, and that is I took the state I left the game in, which was having just deleted Monica after listening or reading or just doing something else while it was playing about an hour's worth of Monica's monologues. Clicked through Acts 4 and 1 and managed to get back to the beginning of Act 2. Now, I am holding the microphone close to my face and kind of talking softly into it. And the reason is somewhat different than last time. It's because this may seem like too much information, but I've had an operation on my lower abdomen. And so if I talk too loudly, then it could hurt. Also, if I laugh, it's really going to hurt. So this is going to be a bit of a try not to laugh challenge with an extra level of intensity to it than normal. So I know I've done this in 3 episodes already, but I'm going to do this once again. I'm going to roll for special poems yet again. And the reason is that one special poem where you get the chunked up version of Monica, that might act. I'm wondering if that changes to something if we stare at it long enough. Now, this might be a common pitfall of DDLC players. I believe MatPat might have actually tried this. It's been a long time since I watched his original DLC playthrough, but he may have tried this on his original DLC playthrough of like the original freeware game from 2017, and it didn't work. So this might be really dumb, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So here we go. I'm recording this on a Sunday morning. Usually, I go to church on Sunday, but I can't right now because it's very difficult for me to stand up and walk around. I can, and the nurse told me I should, so I try to do it every once in a while, but it's not easy to do. To record this, all I have to do is sit in a chair, so this isn't too much of a problem. I did accidentally go back to the desktop there. That was a little bit too much of a go back. Okay, I already got this one. This one changes if you stare at it long enough. Let me Mississippi it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Okay, so it's about 10 seconds or so before the change happens. I said 10 seconds or so before the change happens. I didn't have my mic close to my mouth when I said that. That was a very quick turnaround repeat. Okay, here we go. I finally rolled it. Let me see if it actually will change after, I don't know, about 10 seconds. Okay, so it appears that I have fallen for a common pitfall. Nothing happens here. Just you just kind of look at it. Reason why it's so deceiving is because it said it's supposed to be a special poem. So you'd think this would act like a poem in some way or other. Um, but it doesn't seem to respond to keyboard inputs or anything. Um, so I guess it's not really. I guess this is all there is to this. That's somewhat disappointing. So the next thing to do is there is a Steam achievement that I haven't gotten that's pretty common, called No. I know in one of my previous recordings, I said it was called Stop. I was mistaken. It's called No. And Steam achievements tend to have some correlation with unlocking new art assets, either sketches or promos. And so it should be worthwhile to try to figure out how to get that Steam achievement because it's called No. That should be a hint. I'm going to try to respond to every yes or no question as no, I can. And then when I get to Act 3, when there's just Monica, I'm going to delete Monica immediately. As if it didn't, because she actually asks you a yes or no question where the only answer is yes. And maybe deleting her will be like saying no instead. There's some weird things going on with Yuri's sprite there. Chibi, not sprite. My mistake. Monica down there. My pleasure. Doing that unlocked nothing at all. What a bomb out. Okay, time to try to open 14.txt. So I want to so I want to go for 12:06 a.m. on, I believe, 12/14/2019. I'm still here. I'm just changing the time. Okay, so December 14th, 2019. Again, I don't think the month and the year actually matter. I think you only need to get the right day, but I did them just in case. And then I want to be 12:05 a.m. We had some struggles launching there. I hope it'll get there on time. Every time you launch this game, it has to sync with the Steam cloud, and because my internet's kind of slow, that can take a while. Internal 501. Ah, phooey. Okay. Well, let's try another date. So here I'm trying December 1st. Now you can't see that on the screen because it only shows the time in the lower right, but I changed the date to December 1st. I'm going to try something else here. I'm going to try go back to December 14th, but then try 2:43. Okay, that didn't work. I think I'm not really on the right track. I think I just haven't got it yet. So I'm at 96% data collection. What I'm thinking is going to happen is when I get to 100% data collection, I'm going to get another email that's going to come in at 12.1. And that's going to give me a hint as to how to open 14.txt. But because I'm bombing out on all my ideas of trying to collect all of the data, it looks like I'm going to have to resort to some sort of guide. Looks like it's going to have to be guide time. So it appears at this point, I think it's time to give up. I will think about it for a couple days before I do that. And if I think of anything, I'll try it on recording. But it's looking pretty bleak at the moment. But yeah, it's nothing new actually. Like got unlocked. It's just that glitch again. That glitch happened. This is probably a glitch too. Okay. Yeah, so that's the state I'm in, kind of on the verge of giving up on trying to collect all of the data myself and attempt to, by collecting all the data, hoping that would give me a hint to open the last secret text file. But just to kind of wrap things up, I'm going to say where I am. So again, I don't really care much about Steve achievements because, however, I think they are written by the game developer, so they matter somewhat. But they do tend to correlate somewhat with unlocking some of these assets. I have all of them, but the one for collecting all of the data, and there's one called No, which is a secret achievement. So it doesn't tell you how you get it until you get it, but it does tell you it's called No. It's a pretty common one, so people get it quite often. It doesn't seem like it's very rare. It's much more common than, say, getting She Will Never Be Real for listening to Monica a long time, or getting perfect poems. Or drawing boxes on the screen is actually far more rare than getting the No achievement. So it's a pretty common one, but I still haven't figured out a way how to get it. But it's something to do with No. So those are the two, No and 100% data collection, that I haven't got. As far as the art assets, I've gotten all of the pictures. I mean, all the wallpapers, just like Matt Pat, he got all the wallpapers. I got all of the poems. Got all of the CGs. All of the secrets except one. But I do have this here for getting all of the special poems, which kind of adds complication to how I interpret how I haven't gotten all of the secrets yet, because all the secrets that I had so far have been special poems. I mean, it says there's 11 special poems, but there's only 10 spaces here. And one of them I haven't even gotten, despite disclaiming that I've gotten all of the special poems. And there are two special poems that can be rolled that have not appeared as a secret in this gallery. One of them being Happy Thoughts written twice in handwriting with like a stick figure sketch of Sayori hanging, and one that's just like a chunked up or scattered by squares image of Monica, which should have been this recording. So those two, I can roll them and I can stare at them and try to see if they change, but neither of them have changed, and neither of them show up here. So don't know what this is or whether that's a glitch, so one of those two is supposed to actually show up there. But oddly enough, I do have this, which makes things funky. It tends to suggest that maybe this is not a special poem. It's gotten some other way. I have all of the backgrounds. I have all of the sketches but one. And I have no context here to show me what this one entails. Like the one just to the left is for getting all of the art assets in the main game. So this is, yeah, if you get Dan's special note, essentially. And the one to the right is call Sayori for making just a specific choice during the game. So this one could be just making a choice during the game. Or it could be something really hard, like, well, not necessarily really hard, but more involved, like getting all of the art assets. Yeah, these are for both getting all the art assets. That's for answering an email. It might be that we get for well, if they hold off on the last email to get 100% data collection, it's impossible to get this afterward because you need this to get 100% data collection, I believe. And we're missing one promo as well. So that's three things missing: one sketch, one secret, and one promo. This promo again is hard to interpret. These three are for doing perfect poems. This one is for listening to Monica a lot. This one is for getting all of the special poems. This one is for finishing all the side stories. These are for selecting specific words in the poem game. By the way, these are organized. I believe this is not specific words in the poem game, but judging what these are, it's probably collecting all of something, which might mean that this is like the catch-all, where if you get all the rest of all the other stuff, like I get this and get this may just automatically appear because it's like get everything else. Anyway, and then as far as the secret files, I still haven't figured out at all why codes like 151, 420, and 545 are missing, and I haven't been able to open 14.txt. So that's the last text file I have not been able to open, and I'm kind of at the end of my rope. I think I have to look at a guide for that. But anyway, this is a recording of me trying the few ideas I did have and bombing out. That's it.